Hi, and welcome to this screencast on sparking student creativity with Pic Collage. In terms of collaboration and creativity, this app is really a great digital tool for your students to use to document their learning and demonstrate understanding of concepts. Pic Collage at all levels, you can use this tool with ease because for students it's very intuitive and it allows them to be creative. And as well as a teacher, you can use this as a teacher as well to give information to students. So I'm getting ready to go through Pic Collage and talk about some of the elements of it that are great for students and sparking that creativity in them. So on my screen, you'll see I have my app open already, and I'm going to choose Freestyle. But you see you have other choices, they're grids and templates, but I'm going to start with Freestyle. Once you open or tap on Freestyle, that gives you a clean canvas, so to speak, and it'll automatically have where it says tap anywhere to add a photo. So all you have to do is tap to add photos. But I want to bring attention to this little icon down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And when I tap on that, you'll see I get an option of grids down here on the bottom. The cool thing about grids is that once you tap on them and open one up, let's say I choose this one, it gives me frames on my canvas. So basically all I have to do is tap now, and then I just click on photos, and let's say I'm doing states of matter. I'm just going to choose these two for solids and liquids. I choose my two photos, tap my check mark, and it automatically snaps them into that grid. And if I decide to change it later, it'll automatically snap those pictures into the grids. So that's one of the perks of using grids with students, or letting students have choice of the grids they would like to use. But I'm going to go back to Freestyle. So now that I have my images on my screen, you can arrange them in any way you want. Just take two fingers and move them around. Now, let's say next thing I want to do is add a background. So if you click on background, you have several different choices from a color palette at the bottom. I'm just going to go with a nice neutral color. And some of the other aspects that allow for creativity are, if I double tap on my images, I can give them a border. And I can also take an image and set it as the background. So you see all your choices inside this little toolbox for just what you can do to an image itself. For adding text, I just click my plus sign, choose text, and then I'm going to put states of matter. And anytime you get ready to add it to the Pic Collage canvas, you just click that check mark. So I've got my text on here, but I want to change the color. And of course, I just tap on my A. And that's like I said before, it's pretty intuitive for kids. All the icons are the same for making changes and formatting of text and images, just like any other digital tool that students have used in the past, probably. You'll also see there's an option for stickers. And so they have all these different stickers that students could use to accentuate, like arrows. So I'm going to choose that one just to bring attention to the fact that it is a solid. And so as far as instructionally, I could easily have the student now explain what are the properties of this water that causes it to be classified as a liquid, and the same thing for the piece of chocolate. Now once students are done, because you can also see all those elements that are able to spark their creativity, they will click on the icon in the bottom right hand corner and they will save it to their library. So now it's automatically in the camera roll. Another option, if you're using a learning management system like Google Classroom, if you tap on more, it'll automatically pull up Google Classroom in their items here, in their list. They tap on that to turn it in. And that is PicCollage. But just some quick ideas for how you can use this in your classroom. You think about in terms of math. Students can take pictures of their math manipulatives and explain their thinking. They can sequence the events of a story. They can show differences and make comparisons. They can explain results from a science experiment, a digital poster, things you can do with vocabulary. And it's great for app smashing, especially with an app like ThingLink. So I hope this screencast has sparked your own creativity as well. It's giving you some ideas of how you can use this with students. So I challenge you to try one of these ideas mentioned in this screencast in your classroom. And if you need any support, please don't hesitate to contact me at elivingston@oregoncountyschools.net or your school's digital integration specialist. Excuse me. We are happy to help you in any way. Thanks.